Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope all you are doing well. So in the last tutorial I have done event binding and till the mouse click events. So today I will clear points related to mouse hover events and keyword events and interview question based on a event binding. So let's see which points we will clear in today's points uh, we will clear mouse over events such as mouse over event, mouse leave event, and keyword events, key up event, key down, key space event, key enter, and multiple event handlers and interview question based on a event. So first we will execute mouse over events. So for that I have to open my Visual Studio Code and in TS file I will write a code like get name and type here. So console dot log, sorry, my bad. Inside the braces write console dot log event happened and save it. And now I will call this function in my HTML page with the help of a mouse over event first. For that I have to create a button and value like mouse over, and I will use event binding syntax parenthesis, and here I will write mouse over and equal to write a function name, that is get name, and save it. And let's go for the execution part. First we have to open our console, and when I hover on this button the event should be performed. It's not working, something I have done wrong. Just wait, let me check. Oh, some syntax problem, sorry for that. Now I will go for the execution part again. You can see on my console a event is happened. Now again I will hover it, two time event is happened again. On hover it is happened 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. This is example of a mouse over. And now I will show you the second example, that is a mouse leave. For that I have to simply change here mouse leave and right here leave, save it. Now let's see, if I hover on this button nothing will be happened. When I leave from here a event should be performed, like a event is performed. Again I leave, event is performed. Similarly 2 3 4 5 7 8 9 a event is performed. On other hand, if I hover on the event, a event should be performed. That is a different thing, you can see on my screen. Again, these are the example of a mouse hover and mouse leave event. Now we will go for the other events that is related to our keyboard. Let's see. For that I need to use input box, and inside this I will use parentheses like first I will use key up event, and I will call the Same method, that is get name and save it. Here, whenever I try to type a key, a event should be performed on my console. You can see on my screen, event is performed. The number how I type the, the similar number of events should be performed in my input in console. Okay, the first part of keyboard event is done. Now I will go for key down. For that, simply I have to again copy here and paste here and simply change your key down. Okay, give PR. And when I simply in this term will try to type the same function, you can see on my screen it's happening. That is a part of a key down. Now our two functions of keyboard event has done. We will go for third, that is a key up space event. Okay, for that I will create one more input file, paste it here, again use BR tag, and here I will use key up dot space and save it. Now try to execute in this column. You can write the number like I will write here prince. Okay, nothing is performed in my console. When I print space, a event should be performed in my console. Like here, when I press space, a event is performed. Again, if I press space, a event is performing in my console. This is the example of a key up space, and similar example for the key enter. Okay, simply I will copy and paste here, and instead using of space, I will use enter keyword. Okay, the same thing I will perform here. I will write whatever I want to write, and after that when I press enter, a event should be performed. Yeah, you can see a event is performed. If I press again and again enter button, then a event is performing again and again. These are the example of our keyboard events. Now we will go for multiple event handlers. For that, mm, we will go and check our slide number multiple event handlers. You can also bind an unlimited number of event handlers on a same event by separating them with a semicolon. Like this is example of our multiple event. So now let's execute this example. For that, I will clear these all functions, and I will comment this code, uncomment it. Now save. I have to create two variable, that is our first one is our variable name click count 1, copy and sorry print here equal to 0, and similarly same, and try to print, and again I have to create a function called as click me. For that I will click me, and inside it I will increase the value of click count, mm, and save it. Click And just a second. Oh, sorry. I should use this keyword with our variable. Then this error will be removed. Yeah, it's moved. Now let's try to execute this code. If I click a two event performed at the same time, you can see on my screen both events are working on the same time. If I want to create one more event, or I want to append one more event with same event, then I will copy the same thing, and I will use semicolon to separate the third event, and here I will write count 3 and copy here, paste here, and 3, and save it. Now I have to create one more variable inside my ts file, that is click count 3 equal to 0, and save it. Now you can see if I press one button, 3 event is performing on a same time. Yeah, it's working correctly. And at last of our today's tutorial, we will see interview question based on our event handler. Like interview can ask what is event binding and difference between event binding and property binding, and explain the concepts of event binding with example. This kind of question an interview asked during a interview. So you can search this question on Google. And guys, if you have any query, then feel free to ask through the comment box. And guys, please like, share and subscribe my channel. Thank you for watching my video.